welcome back to the Ask Johnny channel, still the least watched show in YouTube history. Today it's English royal family time. There's disgrace there by the bloody bucketful. And who else would be responsible for such disgrace than good old dumbass himself?
The next 30 minutes could happen to anybody. To you or your neighbor. Maybe it has.
G'day Johnny, here we are back for another episode of Ask Johnny, and this one it concerns royalty. G'day Johnny, it's a very important show today, let's get on with it. Righto Johnny, we'll get straight to it, and this is from The Wanderer. And The Wanderer's in Fiji, thanks for watching us up there, Wanderer. But Johnny the Wanderer asks, Johnny, Prince Edward has been stripped of his charity stewardships and his military titles and honours. What will become of him, Johnny? Signed, The Wanderer in Fiji. Johnny, what the... Oh, Prince Andrew. Oh, Jesus, Johnny. He's been a bloody buffoon, if ever there was one. Oh, Jesus, he was asking for trouble.
In a decisive move, Queen Elizabeth II has stripped Prince Andrew of all his honorary military titles, as well as his royal roles in charities and other civic groups.
It's all self-inflicted, though, Johnny. He was stupid enough to hang out with this smart-ass. A smart-ass? Yeah, smart-ass, that's what he was. He thought he could do all these bloody ridiculous things and get away with them. And stupid bloody Andrew, he just went along like a goof. Of course it all caught up with him.
That has stripped Britain's Prince Andrew of his military affiliations and royal patronages.
Prince Andrew will reach far beyond the U.S. courtroom, of course, across the pond. Royal commentator Hilary Fordwich joining us now to talk about the impact this case is having in many British quarters. Hilary, good morning.
Oh, he had that pathetic bloody interview there he did a couple of years ago. Jeez.
You could not spend time around Epstein and not know what was going on.
If you are somebody like me...
Fanny, can you make me a cup of coffee? Couple of donuts too. Now, Johnny, because of a letter from 150 officers and gentlemen of the armed forces in England, stripped of all his military titles, because they don't want to bloody be associated with the stupid prick. And of course, Her Majesty the Queen, Johnny, she's no bloody spring chicken. She must be 104 at least. Well, it's such a burden for any old duck. Just get to the point, Johnny, for Christ's sake. But to have to do that to her bloody pride and joy, he was her pride and joy, you know, Johnny. But to do that to her pride and joy, it must break her bloody heart. But you know, Johnny, blind bloody Charlie... Yeah, blind Charlie, he could bloody see what was going to happen eventually, and Andrew was too fucking dumb to see it himself. Well, now you put it that way, yeah. And one can only imagine what poor old Phil would have thought. The Duke of Edinburgh, if he was still kicking. By Jesus, he would have been bloody upset. I think Christ old Phil wasn't around to see this bloody episode. Yeah, well, he could be a grumpy old bugger at the best of times, though, let's face it.
Whole family, you know, including Prince Charles and Prince William, have moved very, very swiftly in this occasion.
But if it keeps going on like this, Johnny, he'll be out of a bloody... He won't even be in the royal family at all. But what's going to become of him, Johnny? Yeah, is he a mister? Is he just a Mr... I worry about his future. He has no job experience out there much, Johnny. Well, he's probably got the work experience of a bloody 12-year-old, Johnny. He could get a job in one of the London fruit shops. Work in a fruit shop? Or I'm sure he could be handy on a farm. But he won't need to do that, surely, Johnny. I tell you, if Andrew slips any lower in the royal family, Johnny, he'll be working in one of those bloody guardhouses. And I tell you what, Johnny, it'd be a bloody disgrace if the former prince of whatever he was, if that former prince ended up on the bloody dole and living in a housing commission house. Whatever, Johnny, you're always right. You never know, Johnny, the Americans, they could be planning some sort of a kidnap bloody scenario. Kidnap him? Yeah, kidnap. They might want the bastard to attend court over there, and you never know what the bloody CIA and all that bloody... You never know what they're bloody planning. Kidnap him? Yeah, kidnap. You never know what they're bloody planning. The CIA kidnap him? Oh, that's... Johnny, that's bullshit, and I think you know it. Oh, it wouldn't go down well, that's for sure, Johnny, but if he's never going to bloody turn up for court, what else can you do? And it makes me wonder, Johnny, if any of these bloody royals, have they ever submitted to an IQ test? Because I reckon this dumb bastard, he'd bloody fail it.
As I was going through and on somewhere else, so it was a day.
I reckon if you score below 60 in an IQ test, Johnny, you shouldn't be bloody royal at all. What did you think of that? Poor old Prince Andrew. You know, it reminds me of the words of the great Napoleon after he's defeated Waterloo when he said, "You's gonna all go and get fucked."